It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. First round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. The course looks to be in pristine condition. The players are fired up, and we can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. Let's go out to the first hole. As we turn our attention to our featured player this week, it's impossible to ignore the rivalry happening with Will Zalatoris. Isn't that right, Henny?
It is correct, Andrew. And it's a surprising head-scratching player to want to go up against and start a rivalry with. Will Zalatoris loves nothing more than a major. He rises to the big occasions. And this, with how the rivalry's been, is a huge occasion.
Thank you, Henny. Should be fun to watch how our featured player fares against Willie Z. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. The second at Lone Grove.
Sweeping dogleg from right to left. Downhill with your second shot to a green that has a massive false front on the right-hand side. Do not come up short. Long and left is the best bailout area.
That is a massive drive. This shot is about 170 yards.
Probably taking one less club here with the green sitting well below him.
He's got a very long way to go. I like the looks of this. Tracking nicely. Yes! The man everyone is chasing right now is Xander Schauffele. The third hole is a par 3.
Downhill ever so slightly to a large green that runs from front to back right. Do not come up short or to the left. Water could be found.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
Nasty right kick.
Big shot out of the green side bunker. Needs this putt to save par. He did a great job to limit the damage.
It's a nice up and down from the bunker there for the par. Good work.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th. Opportunity awaits at the par 5 fourth hole.
Tee shot up the hill, dog leg slightly from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a green that's wide open, but your short game is going to be tested should you miss this green.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
That is going to work. This putt from 5 feet.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Not a long par 4 here. The fairway cambers from left to right pretty steeply. Also chases away from you. Second shot slightly back up the hill. 3 bunkers behind it. Do not come up short of it, or CJ's Creek will be found.
Well, that's a handy shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from about 105 yards.
Okay, that'll end up pin high.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here at Lone Grove Golf Course, the 6th hole is a par 4 measuring a decent 465 yards, Rich, all the way back there at the tips.
CJ's Creek ambling along the left-hand side of the fairway. Just the one fairway bunker on the right-hand side. Second shot back up the hill to a green that sits unprotected.
This is his second shot. 5 shots off the pace. Going with the 7. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
The 7th is a par 3 with 3 greenside bunkers.
Long par 3 down the hill, but plenty of room to land your tee shot out to the left and have it camber onto the green.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Not a lot of movement here. A little bit to the left, if any.
On a nice line.
That's a big birdie putt. And a good job there as he moves to 6 under par. Let's go over to 8, a par 4.
Slight dog leg from right to left. Pretty simple driving area, but that second shot is to a green perched above the player with a large runoff on the right-hand side.
Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
All right, we can work with that. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Wow. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Moving along. As we move on to the next hole, let's take a quick glance at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele on top by 1. That was right on target. Great recovery there. Should be able to clean that up and save par.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in 4th. Let's take a look at the opening hole of the second 9 at Lone Grove.
Little dog leg from right to left. Skirt the trees down the left-hand side. Short second shot to a green that has undulations everywhere.
Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in 2nd place, right behind a major champion in Xander Schauffele.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Again, no bunkers off the tee shot here, Luke, though, but anything missing out to the right or even far left, you're just going to have all kinds of problems. Second shot down the hill to a green that's surrounded by water in the front, bunkers both left and right. I love this golf course. I love the beauty of it, but I got to say, it is a really difficult course. This one headed left and not coming back.
And Henny, what kind of a lie has he drawn?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
That away, come on.
Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. Always nice to hold those for birdie. Looking ahead, and this player is currently tied for 1st in the field alongside Xander Schauffele. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
The big hitters are going to take it left and try and cut off as much of that creek as at all possible, leaving themselves with a short and inviting second shot.
That's some good golf right there. Standing over his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Oh, well played. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
Leading by a shot after that hole. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th.
Only the longest are going to reach this green in 2. Those who lay up, though, accuracy with their wedges is going to be of the utmost importance to get it close and make their birdie.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Lovely effort, that. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And after that hole, this player is currently in first spot with Hideki Matsuyama close behind them in second.
Here's a look at the par 4, 15th hole.
Long downhill par 4, fairway cameras from right to left. Green chases away from you towards that water. Be mindful of your second shot and not go long.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
This is a 5-iron. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. A putt of 14 feet.
He's got this one for birdie. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. 4 greenside bunkers surround the 16th green.
My favorite par 3 on this course by a long shot. Not long in length, fraught with danger with all the bunkers. However, birdies can be had if you find this tiny target.
Wow, what a swing right there. This is a 9-iron on the way. 5 feet to the cup. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. The 17th hole is a short par 4.
This brings all the excitement you could ever want in a major championship. A drivable par 4, massive green. You can find the green, but birdie is not guaranteed. Do you lay it up or do you go for it?
And now a putt to get to an amazing 15 under par. Come on. All right, that one is behind us. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. The closing hole at Lone Grove is a dogleg left, a par 4.
Massive amounts of room out to the right-hand side. However, hug the trees as best you can to leave a shortish second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front.
This looks like a 190-yard shot.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Setting up here with a long putt. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
I think this one's moving right to left.
Well, this one starts off looking good and still looking good. This one is going to go. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round one, and he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form. Your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2k25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. Starting today off on a lovely par 5 here today. All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take it from there. Nicely played. And second shot here on the first. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Oh, please get in there. Oh my goodness, in there for the eagle. Chipping it on in. Good stuff. And after that one, 12 under par. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. This one for the birdie. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, almost. This one's just a 3-footer. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. 12 under par after that hole. And this one's a par 4 here on the third. Holy spicoli, that was smashed. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, this one's 19 feet. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, what do we have here? This really looks good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. That swing was to die for. Okay, second shot here on the fourth. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, I wish that went for you. And this putt for the birdie. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Come on, ball. 3 feet to go. current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, par 3 for the 5th hole. Just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. Well, this one's on a line. Oh my, will it go? And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And now let's see how you do with the par 3 7th hole. Ooh, it looks like you're going to be putting. I like it. I like what you did there. Here's a putt for birdie. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that one, 16 under par. And now we have the par 4 8th. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. Ooh, extra distance happening here off the downslope. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. And chalk up another green in regulation. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. And you're currently sitting at 17 under par. All right, the 9th is a par 4. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. This one's going hard to the right. And now this from 5 feet. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. That was good stuff. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, come on. All right, let's go. This one for the par. And that will do. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. Here we go on the 11th. Good shot. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. All right, let's go. This one's for par. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, that was almost in. Just 3 feet left. 6 under par currently. Okay, here we go. Par 5, 12th. Well, that won't do, will it? All right, we're into the short stuff now. That's good. Good stuff. Setting up for our third shot. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. 10 feet to the cup. It could be a good one. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Looks like this one's going left. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Here's a 20-foot putt. And just a slight little break in this one to the left, I think. Oh, this has my attention. Oh, yeah, getting better. Oh, my goodness, it doesn't go. Okay, this one for par. All right, moving forward. Okay, 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. That's a safe shot. And here's a 13-footer. This one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think. Amazing. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And this one is number 15. This one's a par 3. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Okay, on the green safely. This putt's around 19 feet away. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, this one's looking okay. Continuing to be good. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. Okay, after that hole, it's sitting there at 18 under par. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4. Good job. And this is about 165 yards out. Yep, I think this one's bound for the green. Nice approach. Good stuff. And this one is for the birdie. Man, you're making this fun to watch. That's your 8th birdie of the round. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. And teeing up now on the 17th. use a bit of a kick to the right. Careful with this one. This is from way out. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. This one's looking decent. Continues to be online. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And our leader currently has a one-stroke advantage on the field. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. Caught the down slope. Let's see how many more yards you get out of this one. Okay, I'll accept that. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. This one's 24 feet away. A little downhill putt, right to left. So far, so good. Still going good. Oh, and the putt won't go down. Just a little tap needed here. And just like that, that's another round of golf in the books. Okay, scorecard says 11 under par for you at the end of this one. Good job. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2k25. This is going to get good, and I hope you rise above the rest in this ranked tour event. Okay, let's do it. Great drive. That was some power. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Okay, we're on the green. Here we have a 16-foot putt. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Looking pretty good. Starting the round under par. Where will we go from here? Looking forward to it. Wind is picking up out here. I'm okay with that. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, bad break. Here we go. This is for par. And that'll do. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. All right, here we go. Tee this one up. You got a par 4 here on this third hole. That'll do nicely. 8 feet to the cup. You managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. Here's your second shot on the 4th. Yeah, this might be in the rough. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Okay, 5th hole, par 4. This one's looking pretty good. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Going downhill right to left here. Looking good so far. Still going. Oh, come on, get in the hole. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And let's fire up a replay on that one. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. And now for the par 4 6th. There we go. Great contact. And this shot's about 175 yards out. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Okay, here's our third shot. And yeah, that was a greasy lie in the bunker. A lot of work left to do still, though. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. Oh. And good luck here. 6 feet to go. That'll bring you up to 3 under par. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Well, this one might have enough gas to get to the green. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Oh, it almost went. And this is your look at par. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. And now the par 4 8th. Nice swing. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. And just barely got into the light rough here. Oh, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. This one might be coming up short from the rough. This putt is about 14 feet. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh my goodness. Here's our look at a double bogey. Okay, next hole coming up. After that one, you're 2 strokes behind the pace. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Good job. And this one's about 125 yards out. And you're 2 strokes off the lead. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. And just a little bit of a break to the right on this, I think. So good. Oh, lovely shot. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. And I don't know how anyone's going to catch our leader here today, just so far ahead of the rest of the field. It's crazy, and it's the final round, so it's go time for everybody. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Oh, this one's going towards the beach. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Alrighty then, let's grab the putter. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. And you've brought things down to 3 under after that one. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. Here we go, 35 feet away. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. And here we go, this one for par. Okay, let's move on. And right now you are at 3 under par. In this hole we got a tailwind to deal with. This could be quite decent. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Going towards that hole. Oh, dropping it on in there from the fringe. Look at this. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. That drive was fierce. And this one's around 175 yards out. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Oh, almost in the jar. This one's your third. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, continuing to look good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. This one's heading left. Decent approach there. Here's a putt to go to 7 under. I think this one's going left to right. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. And the green slopes up a little bit around the pin there. You definitely got to make sure you get the right club. Well, that'll do for now. And now this from 12 feet. And as that putt drops, we are heading down the final stretch now at 8 under par. And as we check the board, it is a 5-stroke lead for the person in first. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. Good job. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Let's go. Kick right, kick right. Here's a putt for 19 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And this one for par. And nice putt. Let's move on. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. Okay, par 3, 17th hole. Let's see what you do. And you can't leave this one short. That bunker will be in play. Nice. That was the club. And this one's just about 6 feet. Okay, 9 under is the current score. And now to the par 4 18th. Well, that'll happen. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. Oh, your approach is heading left. This is what our third shot's looking like. And you are putting now, and I'm happy for you. And you've got this left for a final score of 62. Almost. And that putt will go down, and you finish your round with a bogey. All right, this one's done, and you've wound up at 8 under par. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round.